stay very long. I have to get up early tomorrow.
Okay, well, I'll just get that document, and then maybe we can have a nightcap on the patio. Hey, Steve. Well, that's what I like to see when I come in, my trusty bodyguard on duty.
Well, Deborah, this year's a surprise.
Hello, Steve.
Well, I was just about to have 2 glasses of wine here. Shall I make it 3?
Mr. Madisson, maybe you better wait till you hear what I have to tell you before you make those drinks.
Why? What's the matter?
Things got a little rough here tonight.
Something happened?
Yeah. Another attempt on Paige's life was made.
Oh, my God. Was she hurt?
She's okay. She's just shaken up.
I can't believe that they were desperate enough to try something with you here.
Oh, that's just it. I wasn't here.
What?
There was a call from the hospital. They said that our friend Calvin was in trouble. He was bleeding internally, and that I ought to come down and see him.
Now, look, I appreciate your concern for Detective Stoner, but you were instructed never to leave Paige alone.
Is Calvin all right?
Yes, he's all right. He's all right. It wasn't until I got to the hospital that I found out that the call was a hoax.
Oh, my God. What's going on here?
You mean they were trying to get you out of here to leave Paige unguarded?
Yes, that's right.
No, look, wait a minute. This place has more security devices than Fort Knox. Unless you inadvertently left the front door open, how did the killer manage to get in?
She was already here. She was just waiting for the right time.
She?
The maid, Louise. She's the one who called me from the hospital, and she's the one who tried to kill Paige.
Louise?
That's right. She broke into Paige's room. She was trying to stab her with a knife. Paige shot at her with a gun.
Paige had a gun. What did you do, Guthrie? Did you give her your gun and then a pat in the back as you left?
No, I gave her a gun to protect herself. Now, she shot Louise. Unfortunately, Louise got in her car and got away.
All right, we have to put out an APB on that woman. Have you called headquarters?
Yes, I have. I've already done that. Well, now that you're here, Detective, the case is yours.
No, look, wait a minute. Where's Paige right now?
She's in her room. Oh, I called a friend of mine, Dr. Kavanaugh. He's up there with her now. He's examining her. Listen, please, don't disturb him.
Okay. Well, what was Nola doing while all this was going on?
I'm afraid your wife slept through the whole thing.
You mean the gunshot didn't even wake her?
Mr. Madisson, your wife is a little bit under the weather.
Oh, God. All right, well, I'll go and see her. When the doctor says it's okay to see Paige, I want to know about it.
20 more minutes. 20 minutes. Fine. Whew.
You and Owen went out?
Yeah, we had dinner.
I hope you had a good time.
It was a business dinner.
Yeah, oh yeah, I can see you're dressed for police work.
I am assigned to this case, Steve.
I know that.
Owen thought it might be better for us to discuss Paige's problems away from the house. All we talked about tonight was the case.
Oh, my God, just look at you. You're nothing but a common drunk.
Oh, there's nothing common about me, darling. I'm a star, remember?
You didn't mean one word about staying on the wagon. They were just lines out of a script, weren't they? The minute the scene was over, they were just out of your head like they never existed.
Well, it's not easy to stay sober here, nor any fun, for that matter.
You know, your little binge almost cost Paige her life.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. She had a big, strong bodyguard.
While you were in here, sleeping off your drunk, Louise was down the hall trying to carve up Paige with a kitchen knife.
She what? Well, no. Why would she do a thing like that?
Because she's a member of that murdering gang, that's why.
Louise? The maid? I don't believe it.
Well, you can believe it. She's no maid at all. God knows why we tried to hire her.
Oh, Owen, this is horrible. Is Paige really all right? Was that man able to protect her?
It seems that she protected herself, but she's very badly shaken. Steve called the doctor. Well, I better go and see her.
Oh, no, Owen, it wasn't my fault. It's her fault. Louise is...
Yes.
She did this to me.
Oh, of course. It's always somebody else's fault.
No. Listen to me, please. I'm telling you the truth. Louise got me drunk.
What?
I swear she did. She came in here and she offered me a drink. She insisted I have a drink.
And you just simply couldn't refuse, is that it?
Oh, no, don't you see? She wanted me helpless. She was the one. I tried to resist, really, I did. But she brought up a whole bottle.
Yes, I can see that. Louise wanted you occupied with your favorite hobby so she could go about her business. Huh?
I didn't do it deliberately. Do you think I'd do anything to hurt your daughter?
I'm going to go and see her right now.
Oh, and why can't you understand? Why is it so hard to forgive?
Because right now it's more important to see my daughter.
Yes, your daughter's always more important to you.
Sedative will just take a few minutes to work. Meanwhile, you can help it along, you know, if you just try to calm yourself down.
At least I know she's not dead. I mean, she was able to drive the car, right?
Listen, did you know this woman before she came to work here?
No. No, I didn't know her. She was, she must have been, she was one of the members of Tobias's gang. One of them I didn't meet. The rest of them that are trying to kill me, they're going to keep coming here, aren't they?
It's not a question for a doctor. It's a question for the police.
Am I going to get in trouble because of what I did? I mean, Steve got me a permit for the gun.
No, I don't think you're going to get in trouble for defending your own life.
If Louise is wounded, she's going to go to the doctor, right?
Could be.
Well, if she goes to a doctor, she'll be caught.
Most likely. Doctors, for one thing, are required by law to report any bullet wounds.
Well, then she won't go to the doctor. And that means she'll probably die.
Look, can I give you some advice? Why don't you stop worrying about this other woman? The only patient you should care about right now is yourself, all right?
Yeah. Oh, this works real fast. I can't keep my eyes open.
It's a general idea. Just close your eyes. Go to sleep.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Doctor, I'm Owen Madisson. May I see my daughter?
Ola, why don't you wait for a little while? She finally was able to close her eyes. I think a nap would do her good.
Okay, fine, of course. She all right? She's not hurt, is she?
No, she's all right. Are you?